So today, I thought that we would again recap the Naihanchi Nidan study that we were doing, Naihanchi Nidan kata, and also some of the applications of Naihanchi Nidan. So just to see, practice some of the ideas that we looked at. I also like Shorinryu. Hey. Hi. Yeah, good. Okay, so for warming up, what we'll do is some kakie style exercises. So Justin, I appreciate you on your own. Apologies. What we'll do is want to do some kakie style exercises because this is actually really a great way to practice Naihanchi skill, Naihanchi based skill, right? So Naihanchi kata is kind of built around close range, right? You know, in Naihanchi kata there are no long techniques, long kicks, right? Everything is close together. So kakie style training is very, very good for doing Naihanchi skills, okay? And what we're actually going to do is start from the legs and work up. But normally when we're doing kakie, we're not doing kakie with the legs, but there are some good exercises we can do to build strength into the base. So I'd like to borrow you for a second. So just come so that you can see. So what we're going to do, this is just warming up exercise. So just kind of working together, right? It doesn't have to be too strong to start with. So left leg forward. I'm going to do the same. So I'm going to put my leg, my foot next to his, and my knee just inside. So the legs a little bit crossed. Yeah? And then I'm going to just push, and now I'm going to push back. Yeah? Push back. Okay? So I'm pushing in. So not pushing till it hurts. Kind of use this as a stretch. Yeah, stretch, and then push through. Yeah, get a feel for what's happening with the knee. If you go straight back, you can feel the weight on the knee. And consequently, you can also feel what that feels like. You can then work on making a circle coming back, and the pressure on the outside of the knee. There's a little bit. There's a little point you can feel. Just feel it, right? All right, and they come round. Yeah. So just like when we're doing kakie with the hands, it's like kakie. Try now to learn, go around, right? Try to feel your feet gripping. So you see Alan's foot is off the floor a little bit. So experiment. You can experiment with lifting your foot or keeping the foot very placed. I would say you will probably find that keeping it placed will give you more stability in all directions. Right? You want to try and learn the positions where he is compromised, right? We're trying to learn from each other, like that is bad for my knee. Any more pressure that way, I would have to fall back. Right? So that's how we start learning about where these angles are, okay? And learning, right. And then sometimes we can go the other way. And so now I get to push out. Right through. Yeah. Try and keep my center. Also, try not to be looking down all the time, right? Keep your center. Keep your center. Usually, so again, when I'm like this, I'm usually not looking directly at the person I'm sparring. I'm just keeping them in my peripheral vision, right? So I can see everything here, right? Don't look down. Yeah, you want to be starting to feel where everything's happening. Okay, when you get tired, then change to your foot. Okay? Yeah, yeah, 2, 4, 6, and we'll work together. So we'll do the other way. So just find the space. We'll work here so that Justin can see. And we'll do the right hand. This might be also a function of move this. Right along, feel. Yeah, feel those working too. Yeah, both legs are working. Okay, we're going to change partners. Doesn't really matter who you work with. Okay, so let's find a new partner. Thanks. We're going to do one more round. Again, putting the feet together. Okay. Actually, I tell you what we're going to do this time. Actually, put the feet in different positions. So this time, we will put the feet outside. Yeah. So we'll put the feet outside next to each other, right? Outside next to each other. And so now feet on the outside. That's just like kakie. You push and then you receive, right? 聞くことはできないでしょ今は足は引っ張ることはできないから、押してから受けて。Try and find the line where they're weak, right? That's a good idea. Pitching sides. Yeah, outside. Ah, so good idea. Yeah. Good. Okay, one more thing we're going to practice is getting the feel for when we can sweep. Okay, so we're going to go back to the inside of the foot. Okay. Now, the hardest time to sweep is when the person has their weight in the center of their foot, right? So if their weight is spread equally across their foot, that means the surface area is maximized, their balance. It's the hardest time to sweep them, right? So if Satoshi brings his weight onto his front leg and he's nice and balanced, it's difficult. That's the most difficult time to sweep his leg. Okay, so especially something like balance or children might not be able to do that. So what I want to do now is when I'm doing this, I want to try and feel when his foot is compromised, then I can take it. He's going to do the same. Yeah. So when I was looking at his foot, if I feel like his foot is going on one edge, then it's easy to speak. ね、もう足が平行じゃなくてもう端っこに立ってた場合は、払いやすい。払いやすくなるでしょ。Becomes easier to speak when the foot is lost at surface contact, right? If the weight is back on the foot, so the weight is on the heel, it's easier to speak from the toes. Conversely, if the weight is on the toes, it's easier to speak from the heel, right? So again, try not to be looking at it, try to feel for those opportunities, okay? And you don't need to do a big sweep, just enough that you know that you could move the foot. Actually, change partners again. Change partners all the time. Thank you very much. All right. New partners. There's a video. Where is she from over here? Okay, let me just know. Okay. Hey, right. Okay, good. Great, right? Okay, good. So, we call this like a kind of ashing attack. Instead of building up strength, but also feeling and sensitivity, right? So, these are the kind of positions that we might find ourselves in when we're doing Naihanchi style techniques. Yeah. We come in here, right? We're standing in this position like this, yeah. So, what we're going to feel for if we have an opportunity. Usually, it's if we have an opportunity to speak. We might have gone for that specifically, but often it's opportunistic as well, right? Find ourselves in a good position. Times has come in. We found ourselves in a good position. Okay, I can feel I have a good chance here to use the feet now. If I keep doing my plan, then I feel I can use the feet. Right? So the skill is that I don't need to look down. He's here. Yeah, I can feel where he is. So if I know where this leg is, I also have a very good chance of knowing where this leg is as well. Yeah, because when he's standing like this, it's unlikely that his other leg is over there. Right? Usually humans all go the same way. So if I know where one leg is, I have a good chance of knowing where the other leg is, right? Yeah? His leg might be further away if he's in Zenku Tadachi. but I will feel that. I can feel he's in Zen flesh, right? So you know, that's fine, right? So we want to learn that sensitivity. Okay. Next drill we're gonna do again is actually kind of working the Naihanchi movement. Yeah, so this courser, yeah, moving in, we move in courser, and that courser that yang we step through. Yeah, the Naihanchi. Okay, so we want to work as this courser movement. Yeah, courser movement. Right. What you're gonna do is we're going to kind of hold hands to this one. So Shige got it. So Shige is going to go punch, punch, step. Punch, punch, step. Okay? That's Shige's attack, right? He's going to go punch, 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 step. Yeah? Punch, 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 step. Okay, so we do this so you can see. So I'm touching his fist already, yeah? Shige goes punch, 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 step. Okay, right. Punch, punch. I'm going to know where the step is, yeah? Punch, punch, step. Yeah, punch, punch, step. Okay, punch, punch, step. Okay, punch, punch, step. So again, try not to look down. He's punching, remember? You can feel it, yeah? Right, so he's going to go punch, punch, step. Step. Punch, punch, step. Okay, punch, punch, step. Yeah? Okay. Also, you don't want to lose balance, right? So don't try not to lose balance as well. Try not to lose your balance like this. You stay in your stance, yeah? Yeah. So punch, punch, step, and back to your stance. Okay? Okay? You don't need to kick hard. It's not a kick. It's just touch. Just touch. Okay? Just so you learn where his leg is. Okay, where his leg is. Okay, keep that try. Again, it's find your partner to give it a try, yeah? So we're going to start with contact, right? As you saw, you know, in contact. So we just want to feel 1, 2, and step, right? So that's what we do. Okay. All right. Okay. So, like the this is right? Yeah. That's a good point. That's a good point. I took that to the side. Okay, so that's a good point that comes out in the practice is that if their leg comes past, if they imagine they're stepping or maybe they're kicking, yeah. Once their weight comes past their center, they become a lot stronger. Yeah. The kick is just kind of starting at this point. Once they go past the seichu senpoi tada, chikara ga deru de shou. So, you want to kind of be early. Try and be early. So right now we're practicing like a stop. Stop, yeah, as opposed to a sweep. Yeah? So if we're going to do a stop, we have to be early. Yeah. Try and be early, and that means a little bit higher, not just facultative. So, I mean, it's better that you make some contact and catch and nothing. So this is okay, but try to hit up here. Yeah, up here, just under the knee. Here. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Right. Okay. The next thing we'll do is step through and add momentum. Yeah. So like we do in our Naihanchi kick, here. Yeah. We don't just kick here, right? We kick up. Yeah. There's lots of reasons for that, but think about what we want to do. Oh. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, just like our basics, just like warming up. Okay. Very good. Any stats if you like? So we're sort of going 1, 2 up. Yeah. But the energy is anticipating that, right? You want to sort of go level and then your center. Yeah. Your center. Even though the kick, you need to raise the kick, the center doesn't want to go up and down. So the center wants to go in, down, down. So this is why, as I said earlier, another function of Torsadachini is it drops your center back. Your center goes in like this. So then, I know you should be going punch, step. Okay, it's not put it to make it there. Give a signal. 1, and the other person binding that. 1, 2, boom. Put a good chin there, like sticky, learning to sticky hands. Yeah. Okay, so do the punch. Yeah. Do the punch. Touch it. Come on, guys, touch it. Constant contact. Who's punching? Who is punching? How is that punching? Who's punching? No. Yeah, you're good. Yeah, right. This. Right. 1, 2. So here you repeat. 1, 2. 1, 2. 2 low. 1, 2. 2 low. 1, 2. Good. That's it. Okay. There's 1, 4, 4. 4. Okay. 星の関節じゃなくて、ピザですね。星じゃなくて、ピザです。はい、2です。That's it. はい。That's it. ピザ。ピザ。はい。はい。はい。はい。ですね。Okay, so one thing that Shiga is doing there is he's lifting with his hip and then stamping down through. Which obviously we can use sometimes, but right now I wanted to just this one. Pick up from the knee, right? Mainly because I don't want its center to come up. I don't want its center to come centered. If anything, its center should go down. Yeah. Center should go down. Okay, image. Right.今ね、足痛いですか ?OK、じゃあ、まあ、足の練習終わります。でも、これは、内反地のスキルですね。内反地のスキル。こういう立ち方のスキルね。このバランス、この敏感性、感覚を感じる。感じてから何かやるね。必ず見るんじゃなくて、ね。そして、この立場から、すぐ、ディフェンスが攻撃、同時に。Attack and defense together, right? So if my center rises up, it also gives a signal to the other person that I'm doing something. Yeah? If my center can stay neutral, then again it's less signal there. Yeah? Okay. I'm use that. So go back to this one, yeah. Right. So I feel the attack coming, 1, 2, 3, and I want to actually anticipate. I want to break his stance, right? But I don't want to necessarily wait for it. Now I feel it coming. I want to break his stance and go in. Yeah. If I can break his base, then yeah, then I have an advantage, right? So there, 1, 2, right? As we step, we change. Step, we change. Yeah. So this doesn't even necessarily have to be kick. It can just be a step. Yeah. As we step. Fumikomi. So Matsubayashiryu, certainly in the Arakaki Dojo, we practice fumikomi. Right? So we do this one, yeah. This one, yeah, and then we do fumikomi. Right? This is one. Yeah, this is why. Break stance, break remaining stance. Right? This is function of 3 one of the functions. Kata, oh. Yeah, so want to try this? That's right. Asato Dojo, get to read it. You want to try it? We're going to just try it slowly. Do it almost like just a touch, right? So, okay, so we don't need to do this hard. We don't need to knock the other person down. So again, 1, 2, 3, 1, and so I'm just going 1 and step in. Yeah, right. 1 and step in. Again. Right, 1, 2, 1, step. Okay, so no kicking. Don't kick. Just step. Right? You don't have to do that. Your turn. Very slow. 1. Now step 4 and this back. And 2. Yes. Nice. My hand to that tree. My hand to that tree. 2, 4. That's right. Very good. 2. Yes, nice. Oh, yes. Very nice. Very good. Very good. 1, 2. Push. Good. 2. Push. Good. 1, 2, 7. Oh, nice. 2. これ、もうちょっと早めに。僕が本当に。Now, a 70-year-old student gets it, which is great. He's very good at this. Okay. Okay. Hi. Okay, we're going to take a short break and then we're going to do a kata check. Naihanchi Nidan. Thank you. Okay, all right. Done. Naihanchi Nidan. Okay. So let's go to Naihanchi Nidan. We'll go through it slowly first. Hi, Kyosuke. Naihanchi Nidan. Yoi. Right. So, 左行きますね。1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 8, right, push, nicely, 8, and 6, 4, right, 8, 8, 8, 8. Okay, one more time. Right? Nidan, Yoi. Then we go to Yoi, normal Naihanchi, bend the knees a little bit. Lower the center, we're ready for movement. So we go from our standing up straight to getting ready for movement. Just dropping that way down a little bit. We're going to slide in. Think about taking the hips a little bit in and down. This is kind of where we start the wave. We don't want to pop up again, but we start to slide into the movement, right? So we slide in and down and under. Yeah. And this one's going to feel again like we are compressing and compacting down and in. Here. Yeah. Using force to drop our weight. Here, and then expanding a little bit. And then we go back the other way again. It's going to feel like we're a little bit chotto stani. 入るぐらい。ね、早めにね。頭下げないで、ね。背中まっすぐでしょ。できるだけね。はい。こうですね。はい。はい。Take your hands happy. Okay. はい。should be 左。肩の前。左側ね。Okay, now we're going to do this sweep. This one, right? Just like we were doing, right? So it's not going to be one, yeah, or one, yeah. We can stay here. Do this multiple times to keep our position, yeah? Right. After that, pull back. Through. A little bit of a gap between the hands. Right. Right. Now we go through, lift, body, use the body, compress, and open, and hit, cross, sweep, back, Up. Standing up yet? Another touch line yet? Touchます. Stand up at the end. Okay. Short break, we'll do it again. この方の中はいろいろ手技と足技があるでしょ。今はそれに集中しないで、こっちの運び方、センターの運び方。So try and feel now how you control where your center of gravity goes. Your center. Okay? Try to feel and control. Okay, I want to take it a little bit down. Take it down. I want to take it across. Take it across. And try and control your center of movement. Okay? Right. Okay, one more time. Naihanchi Nidan. I'm going to go slow, it's okay. Yoi. And yoi. Go to that feet. Right. Breathe it. Okay. One. Two. Four. Okay. Go back. Up. Sit. Touch. 開きます。はい。Okay. Here. Oh. Because the next move is the elbow goes down. Three, right, continues. Super punch. Super punch. Alright, super punch. It's just like that. Show that, right? Okay. So now you should be super punch and ready to move. And now you're going to step heads. Change, right? Lock in. Hey! Let's. Good. Continue this. Join this. Functional. Hey. Step. Let's. Right. Change. Let's. And reference. Hi. Naihanchi. Basic Naihanchi template like this one. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Okay, now they height. Good. Okay. Okay, so we had some ideas. We looked at some ideas about this sequence. Okay. Yeah, we looked at some ideas about that sequence. And actually, in the last class here, not the last online class, but subsequently, we took a little look at this kind of position. So we're going to recap that now. Yep. So, okay. So this situation. So we have this 1, okay, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. So first thing to note is that we see this in Pasai kata too, right? Very, very, very similar. Just like in Pasai, we have a little bit more forward energy. Right? Forward energy. A little bit more taisabaki. Whereas here, we're working on that Naihanchi base. But the thing to always bear in mind with Naihanchi is even though the kata is kind of, show men and move right, move left, don't change. Applications for Naihanchi can be 360 degrees. So just because you stand in Naihanchi like this doesn't mean that you'll always be facing the opponent like this. Yeah? You could be standing like this, like this, like this, like this. It's still Naihanchi dachi, but you change the angle to the opponent, right? So we bear that in mind. So just to recap. So we were saying that when we see this, こういう動き見たら、多分なんとなく関節技してるね。This is not, これは打ちとかじゃないかもしれないね。Probably not a stop, right? This ゆっくりやるのは、取り手。It's probably a 取り手 technique or a 取り手 technique. And a very obvious one here is that we're reacting to a cross grip, right? So you've been gripped, yeah? So first, try and work against it or pull against it, that's his strong phase. So I'm going to work rotational or even rotational this way, but I hit my limit here, right? So I'm going to work rotational here, yeah? Okay, why would I put my hand here? Is to control his hand, yeah, so that I can get into a position for for a counter roll, yeah? The other reason is that he has two hands, and if he's grabbing with this one, there's a good chance he's going to try and punch me with the other one. Yeah? This is where I need to use taisabaki, but for now, we'll just do it sonomamada. Right? So no body moving so much. Cross grab, circle, put hand, place hand, circle, and punch forward. So we're just bouncing this a little bit forward, okay? Right, so cross grab, circle, and down, a little bit down. Everybody needs to go this much. This much. Okay, one more time. One, yeah, down. Okay? If I don't hold on to that, then I escape. That's also okay. Right? Right? Oh, okay, good. Oh. There you are. Yes. That's it. Yeah. So when you feel you get ground, just place your hand and then do it. Okay. Four. Like kata, right? Here. Think about it, it's not unusual, right? If I wanted to stop him attacking me or hitting me, I'd do this. Right? I'd hold his hand back down here anyway. Yeah? Right? If I think he's gonna hit me or attack me, I'd do this. And then I hit. So the hand is gonna be down anyway. Okay? Yeah, so we're gonna follow that. Post grab, yeah. Rotation. Right. Yeah, yeah, anyways, Chicken. Okay, so let's look at this process one more time. Chicken, let's come back to the side. 1, 2, right. Okay. Okay. Good. Okay, hi. Okay, good, good. Right, okay, so go back to the Naihanchi Nidan then. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so here, these viewers are here. Okay, we're going to see. Grabbing, okay. 1, right? Like we did before, right? I'm gonna, in the kata, I go kick, pull, okay? All right, so touch, pull. Put it in. This is concept of put it in. Go. Put it on. Boom, here. Yeah? Okay, so one more time. 1, boom, right, boom. As it comes up, right. If he goes down, goes them up. Put it down, he will try and stand up. Grabs, yeah? Boom, yeah? Boom. As it comes up, boom. Okay? Shuto. Okay? So, grabs you, right? He's going to punch you, so it's distracted. Pull it in. As he comes up, hit. Probably low. Can be low. If he covers that, that's somewhere else. Okay, so this is like a natural push pull, yeah. It gives me energy when it comes to grab, yeah. So thank you, come, boom, boom, come. But let's get that track, yeah. This totally works on natural rhythms, right? We come across that, we can stop here. Yeah, hold that. We've got a separate triangle on feet again. Yeah. So you kind of they don't get up. But these they get up. And walking for us. Good work.
Sensei, I was curious, when you're doing this, would you like to stay really facing them? Or I was working through it, but I can't tell for sure without a partner, where I was also seeing that I would want to pull back to take their body down.
Yes, yes. So you're absolutely right. So when you start to flow this, naturally, you're going to start to align your body to maximize your pulling force and pushing force. So what that means is, while they're likely to have come and grabbed you from the front, let's say they grabbed you from the front, right? Right. So let's assume, let's assume that the attack's coming from the front. Yeah, but if somebody grabs you, you're probably going to try to pull back anyway, right? Yeah. So you're going to end up in your sideways orientation, and your kick, therefore, is going to come through where it comes through in the kata. Yeah. Yeah. It's going to come through to the side, right? This gives you the boom momentum. The elbow, yeah, the elbow will pull the foot through with you, right? The elbow is going to precede the foot. There's no time for you to step an elbow. The elbow will boom. So when you got ground, right? Like 1, boom, boom, and then you're just going to follow with shuto. However much you need to follow. It might be a little, it might be a lot. If you've hit them, you've connected with that elbow, they might be significantly moving backwards. You might not need to do the shuto, they might be already falling down, right? But the shuto, yeah, is gonna drop down here. So really, then you're gonna be hitting across here, or flapping on the ear, yeah? Dropping the palm, bang on the ear, and hitting as well, right? So that's just, that's almost as if the elbow sort of missed, really. But yeah, but let's see how these guys do. The point of this sequence is if you got the beginning of it right, you shouldn't need to do the end of it. You would have already won. Right? So,
Hi.
but, right, so big grab, yeah. I do my circle. And I'm going to stop that leg so that, yeah, so I can pull through. Maybe Alan gets up, he doesn't, but I will step through and hit with the elbow. Yeah, and shift off. Back side, here. If this is closed, then comes into the ribs. If this is covered for some reason, then grab, right? Don't punch me. One down, yeah. If he doesn't come up, right? That's what I have to slowly backwards. Range is like you go like that, right? Then you can feel that, use that range. You don't have space to step the elbow, right? You just do the elbow. One, and then hold. That's the shooter, you follow the shooter. So right now he doesn't move, the shooter is immediate. So let's say you need to come a bit, then I follow. It's touch the nose. This movement, correct? One, here.
Sensei, I need to leave.
Join Justin.
I have to
Okay.
go.
Thank you, my friend. Thank you for joining us. Right. Is that my stuff?
Okay. Ciao.
Like we did before, that's better. This one. It's already kind of soft. Go away. We have this with our. I'm still prepared. Over here, OK、はい、失礼しましょう。お互いね。 No,